Do you sometimes feel frustrated when learning English? Maybe you study hard, but you're still afraid to speak. You know the words, but your mind says, "What if I make a mistake?" Or, "What if they don't understand me?" This happens to so many English learners. You're not alone. Many people wait and wait, hoping one day they will feel ready. But that day never comes. Why? Because they are thinking too much about the past and the future. They say, "I should have learned this before," or "I will speak English when I'm perfect." But what if we stop thinking about all that and just focus on now? In this video, we'll talk about a powerful idea from a book called The Power of Now. It teaches us something very important. The only time we really have is now. And when it comes to learning English, the present moment is the best time to speak, to try, and to grow. Let's learn how being more present can make learning English easier, more natural, and even fun. The Power of Now is a famous book by Eckhart Tolle. The main idea is simple but powerful. Most people live inside their heads, always thinking about the past or worrying about the future. But life is happening now. This moment is all we really have. When we are present, fully aware of what is happening right now, we feel calmer, more focused, and more alive. Eckhart Tolle calls this living in the now. So how is this idea useful for English learners? Well, when you are learning English, your brain often wants to go to the past. "I should have studied more. I made a mistake." Or it jumps to the future. "What if I say something wrong? What if people laugh?" These thoughts take you out of the present moment. And when you are not present, it's hard to speak clearly, to listen well, and to enjoy the process of learning. But when you learn to focus on now, everything changes. You stop judging yourself. You stop worrying about being perfect. Instead, you focus on the words you want to say in this moment. You listen more deeply. You speak more naturally. Even if you make a mistake, it's okay, because you are learning. You are growing. And that only happens in the now. Overthinking is when your mind doesn't stop talking. It keeps asking questions like, "Did I say that right?" Or, "What if I make a mistake?" Or, "Do I sound silly?" These thoughts feel real, but they're not helping you. In fact, they stop you from learning. Overthinking is like a wall between you and progress. It blocks your confidence, your flow, and your voice. Many English learners know more than they think. They've studied grammar, vocabulary, and watched hours of videos. But when it's time to speak, they freeze. Why? Because their mind is too loud. They try to be perfect instead of being present. They want to say the best sentence, so they say nothing at all. Let's imagine this. You're talking to someone in English. If you focus too much on every word, you lose connection. But if you just listen, breathe, and respond naturally, even with simple words, your English becomes real. People don't want perfect grammar. They want connection. They want to feel you. Learning English is not just about your brain. It's about your presence. The more you practice being here, the more your English will grow. Mistakes are okay. Silence is okay. What matters is showing up again and again. You don't need hours of study to improve your English. What you need is focus and presence. Just 10 minutes a day, used with full attention, can change everything. The key is to practice being in the moment while using English. Don't just study English. Feel it, live it, use your senses, use your voice. Start simple. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Describe what you see in English, even one sentence. The sky is blue today. I'm drinking hot coffee. You're not doing a grammar test. You're just being present and using the language. That's real practice. That's where growth happens. You can also talk to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself. When you wake up, say out loud, "Today, I will try my best." Or when you cook, describe the steps in English. Now, I'm cutting the onion. Now, I'm boiling water. These small moments train your brain to think in English without fear. Another great way is listening with awareness. When you watch an English video or podcast, don't just play it in the background. Stop, focus, and really listen. Feel the sounds, repeat the words, be part of the moment. The goal is not perfection. The goal is connection with the language and with yourself. Use the now. Speak now. Make mistakes now. Grow now. Learning English is not just about lessons, grammar, or exams. It's about living. It's about connecting with others, expressing yourself, and opening doors to new opportunities. When you stop waiting to be perfect and start using English now, everything changes. You don't have to wait for the right course or the perfect time. You have today. You have this moment. Use it. Speak something in English. Write a thought. Listen with intention. Smile when you make mistakes, because every mistake is a step forward. Think about it. How many chances have you missed because you were too afraid to speak? How many ideas stayed inside your mind because you doubted your English? It's time to change that. Not tomorrow, not next month, now. You're not just learning a language, you're changing your life. You're preparing for better jobs, for studying abroad, for meeting people from all over the world. English is your bridge, and every word you speak brings you closer to your goals. So don't just study English, live it. Practice it with presence. Be bold. Be kind to yourself. And remember, every time you speak English, even if it's simple, even if it's slow, you're growing. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, what small action will you take today to use your English in the now? You've got this. See you in the next video. And until then, keep speaking, keep growing, and keep showing up.